Howdy, Brian at Kingston. And this here is Kingston's workhorse 4-inch bore engine lathe, the HR model. Come on. This is the HR 2000, 80 inches center to center. The shortest of the HR models, although they are available in lengths up to 320 inches between centers. We just did a video on the HR 8000 with quite a few accessories, so you should check that out. Now, we've got a lot to talk about. Kingston's HR model has been an industry leader in its class since the 1970s. Let's take a look at the build quality so you can see the differences between the HR and the Pretenders, not the band. Kingston doesn't use risers to raise up its center height. It builds a completely different headstock for each of its swings, 30, 34, and 40 inches over bed. Inside, a hardened and ground 4-inch spindle with a 3-point spindle bearing support system, hardened and ground gears, a 20 horsepower main motor, now available with a 25 or 30 horsepower upgrade, 16 spindle speeds from 8 to 800 RPMs, or a higher 12 to 1200 RPMs, and UL List electrical components standard. Now, out here, a 4.09 inch spindle bore with a D111 spindle nose, and this amperage meter here, which comes in handy when managing your electrical load. In the gearbox, a wider range of feeds and threading choices, capable of cutting Whitworth, metric, module, and DP threads. For example, you can cut a coarse 8-inch lead or a fine 28 TPI thread right out of the box, and up to 56 TPI thread with extra gears. Now, let's look inside. The HR comes standard with 76, 84, and 114 tooth gears, but also ships with 11 extra change gears for special leads, some of which require a 4th gear here. Additionally, this indexing device is helpful when cutting multi-start threads. If you look in here, you'll notice the unique, heavily constructed rib structure of the bed. And who doesn't love ribs? 22-inch bed width, hardened and ground ways, and this removable gap piece here on machines up to 160 inches between centers. This is an HR 2000, so it makes the cut. Get it? First off, I'd like to point out there's 31 inches of swing over the cross slide on the tallest HR. In here, a precision cross-feed screw with a backlash eliminator, high-quality hand wheels with direct reading micro collars, these are pretty sweet, a thread chasing dial, 4-way rapid motor, and the coolant system over there. And there's an overload protection device in here, incorporated with a cone clutch. If set up with your feed stops, you won't crash your machine. Finally, let's take a look at the heavy-duty tailstock. The rib structure of the bed is designed to receive this chock, which further prevents your tailstock from being shoved out of position. Somebody say ribs? To move it, you unlock this nut, undo the hook lever, retract the chock, and use this crank to move your tailstock. The 5.1-inch diameter hardened and ground quill has 2 speeds and can extend up to nearly 12 inches. It also has this keyway spindle lock here to prevent rotation during drilling and other heavy-duty applications. Professional. I have to be brutally honest here. If you're looking for a light-duty 4-inch bore engine lathe that's just good enough, this probably isn't it. Kingston's HR model is a completely different beast than those other machines. So you need to be comparing apples to apples when making a purchase like this. Hey, thanks for tuning in today. If you have any questions or comments about Kingston's HR model or anything else, find your local Kingston dealer or reach out to your friends here at Kingston Machine Tool. And I really suggest you check out that HR 8000 video, because I'm in that one too. Once again, I'm Brian, and you're awesome. Ribs, please!